What's good? It's your boy Snowy Charts. Yeah, we're back at it again. Today I'm actually doing this, the first video of me breaking down the charts. So today we are going to look at gold, the trade I took today. Yeah, so let's dive into it. Yeah, so this is it. We are moving to the daily time frame. I'm starting on the daily time frame. So what is going on today? I took a sell on gold, which was pretty clean, a pretty clean sell. Clean sell. So what I looked at first, I looked at levels. I searched for levels and trend movement actually. So on the daily, I spotted a break of structure and a move that led to me taking a sell today. So we had these two break of structures, this one and this one. So this wasn't really a break. It wasn't a break of structure. Let me just say it wasn't a break of structure because we didn't cross above. When we know break of structure is always a cross above the previous low or high. So yeah, after that, this way actually I got the confluence that this market was going to sell because we came back rejected and we dropped down. Where we had our daily yesterday's candle was actually a buy. Was a buy back to the zones where you catch your entries. Yeah, so after that I also identified that we had a clean liquidity, trendline liquidity that was going on that needed to be swept. A clean trendline liquidity, and this one was taken out already. Some liquidities below here that we was pretty targeting. They aren't pretty, but we were targeting them. Yeah, second thing I did, I moved on down the trends. I mean down the frames, the time frames. This was here. Yeah, I moved down the frames. Yeah, where I got to the 1 hour. 1 hour, what I actually identified, we had a pretty clean. This ain't clean, but it moved up to sweep this candle because we were moving in the range of the candle, and what actually happens if you had a move within the range, you get a sweep, and that sweep, after that sweep, there's always a reversal, right? There's always a reversal on the last POI before that move down or up. So we had that POI, our other block over there, and we also had a fair value gap which we touched in, and we got signs of reversal. And other than that, we also had trendline liquidity. So it's just a clean setup. It's an actual sell, a clean sell. And if you actually didn't identify this, I don't know what was going on, but yeah, this was pretty clean. So after identifying all of that, I moved on to the 15 minutes where 15 minutes where I actually identified my breakdown. Wait, this was my break to the downside. After that break, I identified this zone, and above that zone, this liquidity which was swept. There's actually two liquidity zones, two liquidity areas, not zones. Liquidity is in the zone. That and this, but this wasn't swept. I thought it was going to be swept out, but it wasn't. So we had that. We had these two zones. This actually where I strongly took a sell because we got sell signal because we strongly got a rejection, an actual rejection. And after that rejection, I think I moved on to the 5 minutes where I took my entry. First of all, I looked for a break down to the downside. This was a break of structure. That was our break of structure. And the sell actually took it on this POI. This was the block. Because there's always a reason for taking a sell. Inducement is there, taking out our liquidity before the sell. Inducement. Coming down to break. I took more than 2 entries actually. The first one was here. This was the main one. We were targeting the hourly low. This hourly low. Let's mark it as break of structure. Our hourly low, and my stop was here. Because my stop was there because we had news. First confluence was news. Second one was we had just above there was liquidity. So above it there was liquidity. So there is a possibility that this one won't just reverse after tapping into our zone, but can also take this one out and sell after all of this. Okay, so after that, the second entry I took it on past 1 minute. Yes, on the 1 minute after we were running on in profits. Second one I took it after break. I took the second one on this candle. Second entry, this one. Stop loss was here. Third entry I took it here. Wait, this zone, just the TP tip of that candle, which is our wick, targeting the lows as usual. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Those are the trades I took for the day, and they got me one single band, one figure. So that's 1.5, and it was pretty clean. Only took 2 hours to run. Yeah, so that's pretty much of it. Hope you enjoyed this part 1. Snowy Chat is signing out.